Okay, so it dawned on me after filming last clip that even though I had ambient light going, it probably wasn't dark enough so you could really truly see that the lights that I put in, although are nice and orange, do not illuminate the display adequately or properly enough. We're sitting here in the office with lights completely off, and as you can see in the foreground is the Icom 2229, the device under test. You cannot make out the display. The radio in the background, which is a President HR 2510, you can see the display completely and you could read numbers. And in my last clip, we saw that the first set of lights that we put in is just not bright enough. They're 12 volt lights, ain't getting it, and I needed to order some new lights. And so that's exactly what I did. I bought 50 of them. These are 3mm at, can't remember now, 3 volts, 5 volts? I think they're 5 volts. I'll put it on the screen. Yeah, they're 3mm, 5 volts. Unfortunately, I could not find this size in orange or even yellow. So as we discovered in last go around, I did buy some little rubbers for the lights. I went ahead and took the opportunity and bought another pack. Even though they sold them in a 12 count each time, I've got an 18 count. So I'll probably pick up another pack and just squirrel them away for future videos, because I do have more radios that I will need to put eyeballs in. So with that said, what we're going to do next is, since these are small lights, small light bulbs, I have a hard time seeing this. Now, I could get away and do it. It'd just be a little time consuming, but I could do it. However, I've employed the services of my wife, the YL, and she's going to come in and rip these out and put in the new bulbs. Now, we're not going to do that on camera. We'll do that off camera. So once she gets that taken care of, pass or fail, we'll come back and we'll see where we're at with them. All right, we are back, and as you can see, we do have great success. Even though on camera this looks really bright, in person it's not quite as bright. I mean, it's bright, and it's most definitely a lot, you could definitely see it, is what I'm trying to say. I don't think it's as bright as it was new. I'm still kind of questioning the bulbs. Maybe I should have got the 3 volt bulbs. I don't know. In time, I'll go ahead and pick up 3 volt bulbs and have everything on hand and all that good stuff. But as you can see with the President HR25 behind it, it most definitely is a lot brighter. So I'm very happy. Now keep in mind the 2510. I bought that radio brand new. I am the original owner, the original purchaser of that radio when they first came out back in the 80s or thereabout. I don't remember exactly when they came out, 88, 86, somewhere in there. But I bought that radio brand new. And I want to say the display on that was just a little brighter. So for a bulb that's old with so many hours on it, I think that radio is doing good. This one, wow, is all I could say. I'm happy. In person, though, honestly, this display and that display is about the same brightness. I think probably because this one here is a full body length away from this one here. The 2510 only has one bulb in it, and that's in the center. I'm sure that if it was the same on both, it would probably have the same display. But anyway, what I'm trying to say in about 18 million words or less, or more, is I'm very happy with the outcome of this radio. And furthermore, hey, it makes the repeaters come in better, right? Well, until I said that, no more repeater for you.
The other stations with listings for tonight's swap shop, please go ahead.
Nobody's listing on the swap shop. Alright, and here we are with all the lights on, all the studio lights. And as you can see, it's still illuminated, and we can see that it's definitely orange. Not so much on this one. Again, full radio length away, so anything's possible. Here's a dumb, stupid test. Look at that. You can't see the lights now. Actually, you could. You can. So that's impressive. I was just being dumb. Well, that's nothing new for me. Anyway, so looks good. Looks good. Let me go ahead and reassemble the radio, and we'll conclude the video. Alright, we are back. And this radio is hot. But not as hot as the weather forecast here in my part of communist California. And today is Monday, September number 5. And you can see our temperature. And then we cool off, get a nice cooling. So, yeah. That awesome or what? Anyway, enough of that. I hope wherever you're at, you're a lot cooler than this. Here we are sizzling like bacon. But hey, at least it's a dry heat, right? Right. Anyway, radio is all back together, as you could see. I went ahead and took the extra time in taking some Novus to the face, cleaning up the dial, the display here. It was kind of scuffed. Hopefully these photographs that I took can show what it looked like before I cleaned it up. I also took the Novus to the rest of the face and just polished up the plastic, and then just a light cleaning to the rest of the body. There was some Velcro on the bottom side. I went ahead and took the time of cleaning that off and removing all the goo. Just a really light detail, light cleaning, nothing major. As you can see, the radio looks good. I think I'm going to be fat and happy.
All right, have a good evening. This is Gas Jackson.
I think this is going to be awesome.
That's by 10.
Dear Roger, PI6 IMA 14373. You're in your final.
And as you can hear, the lights are letting me get a distance station. So that's awesome. Didn't know lights could do that for you, could you? Me neither. So if I turn one of my overheads off, my direct light, you can see it looks really, really good. I'm very pleased, very impressed. Again, what we used was wheat germ light bulbs and rubbers. These were purchases off of eBay. Go look, you could find, buy your own. Fix your radios. Add lights to those that don't have. Why not? you're bored, you got nothing else doing. Anyway, this video wouldn't have been made possible if it wasn't for the likes of two people. The person who donated the radio to the channel, again, fantastic person, Don. I'm a junk collector. He's been very generous to the channel over the years. He's donated a lot of gear. I unfortunately haven't had the time to get to it as I kind of hoped I would have, but hopefully slowly but surely I could start weeding them in as I go. Definitely a lot of them. And again, Don, thank you very much for your kindness, your hospitality, and your generosity. I'm very honored and very, very pleased that you would do that for me. So again, many thanks. And secondly, I would like to thank the YL, the wife, for loaning me her eyeballs. She's a champ, she's a sport, and as long as she has the time, she doesn't mind coming in here and wrenching on things that I have an issue seeing. So she enjoys doing this, so it's a plus. And both of us are amateur operators. We were once before. We were inactive for almost 20 years, and we let our tickets lapse and all that good stuff. So we got them again, and we also have our GMRS license, and we have used both bands several times. A little rusty, but used them. So this is pretty awesome. That's all I can say. Anyway, with that, I think I will conclude the video. If you have any comments, by all means, feel free to share your stories or your preference of radio that you like and why do you like it. And again, 7.3s, Don, I do appreciate it. 7.3s and 88s to the YL. Again, I appreciate the use of your eyeballs. I'll get some Windex and we'll clean them up for you. Get them right back to you. Promise. All right. Talk to everybody later. Till then. See ya.